Okay.
Okay.
Hello, good evening, house. Are you with me now?
Yeah, well, it's you.
Someone asked a question about time frame. Let me just explain it to us. I hope the person is still there.
Yes, we are live on the line.
Okay, the person that asked the question is still in the house, right?
I'm very much around, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's one thing that you need to know about time frames. 15 minutes, 30 minutes time frame, 1 minute. See, all these things is not a good time frame. In fact, it can even lead you to confusion. So it's only, for me, or my own opinion, is only good for binary option traders, those that trade every minute, every 5 minutes. So the best trading chart is 4 hours and a 1 day chart.
Okay.
The best one, or no do. Use one. Stop at 1 hour chart. Don't go below all the short term frame. It will confuse. Because then again, other people that I can tell them to use 15 minutes trade are scalpers. Those that scalp the market, $5, $2, $5, $2. They'll just leave the market. Maybe they'll just trade small. Like now, watch this particular chart now. Are you watching the chart?
Yes.
It's ranging. Yes, sir.
Now look at it. It's a very long candle. Now look at the pips. Only 20 pips here, or just only 20. Only 20 pips for this long thing. Now watch 4 hours chart. 4 hours. Okay. Now look at this long bearish. Let's check the pip. From here now, check it to here. Here is 92 pips. From here. Why this one shows you as if in the big, but you're not just 20 pips. So now all this kind of thing can confuse you. You may think that the market is buying, it's not buying anything. Or you may think that the market is selling, it's not selling anything. The market may still go back. So, but when you are on 4 hour chart or 1 day chart, and again one can be stick, you have that gain only can give you gain for the whole day or for the whole week based on how much you are trading. For example, now if I didn't trade this week, I've made a lot of money that will carry me into next week without me trading anything. The profit I made on Monday, without me trading. So now, and again, another thing about market trading sessions doesn't occur 15 minutes. One market session can last for 4 hours or minimum 2 hours. One market session, and any outbreak of news can keep you growing for the whole day. Now let me show you another sample. See 30 minute chart now. Okay, let's say 5 minute chart. See 5 minute chart. Are you watching my chart?
Yes, sir.
Now let's watch this market. This chart here. From here, it's a very long chart too. It's only 7 pips. Only 7 pips. From here to here, it's only 7. Now look at daily chart. Let us look ahead. Now look at this chart now on daily. This particular candlestick. Now, let's calculate how many pips it went. When you go here, calculate it. This one I've given you 166 pips. So now, I assume you place this buy in the morning and close it in the evening. You have gained 160 pips, and it will give you that relaxed mind, not to bother. Because even on our WhatsApp chat, I used to see speculators coming up telling me euro is buying, euro is selling, euro is buying, euro is selling, this one is buying, this one is selling. I discovered that they are all speculators. They are probably on 1 minute, 5 minutes. It's only the enter market to go out. So all this small chart time frame is confusing. To confusing you, you may think that market is revising. Now, for example, now 6 months sell. You may say, I don't sell. You enter sell it to go buy. So just have enough time for like 4 hours trade a one-day trade. This is the perfect chart market chart that you can use. But also remember that the most important thing in trading is the price. But the chart can help you to actually know the average price of any chart per day. Like for example, now this is a daily chart on candlestick. For over how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Since over 2 weeks plus, the price of Euro US has not passed this 1 point, has not passed, let me get the correct price here, has not passed 1.20 for over 17 days, and has not come down below 1.18. Are you watching my analysis, House?
Yes.
Now, but on 15-minute chart, you can't be able to know the average price per day or per the week. Let's say for good 2 weeks now, the price has not come below 1.18 and has not gone above 1.20. So if I'm trading now and this market shoot up to 1.20, believe me, I will not buy, because that is the highest price of Euro US, which is not good for me to buy at that highest price. So I prefer to sell at a higher price and buy at a lower price. So then now, if Euro US come down to this point, this 1.1862, believe me, I will not sell. Because of it's over 2 weeks, it is between this point, I will not sell the market. So I would rather buy again, because it's moving for two weeks now between 1.18 to 1.20. That's analysis. And this is the most effective analysis to buy a commodity or any instrument when it is low and sell it when it is high. Even most of us that are into trading, or maybe we are into electronics or whatever, when you go to market to buy a goods you want to sell, you look for a cheaper price and buy. When you come to your shop, you set that at a higher price. That is how to trade forex too.
Moving on.
Any question on this one, sir? Although this topic now is not a topic I choose to teach. My topic was to show us FOMC and the crude oil and stop. You are taking me to another topic that is not even what I planned for. Any question here? Any question?
Well understood.
Then also now, let me also give you small analysis on Britain Pound. Britain Pound is most volatile market. Now look at 15 minutes. See, I'm seeing the jump up and down. So you may not easily know that the price of Britain Pound is still very high. As it is here now, you may say that the market is selling. It's not selling anything. The market is still very high, because when you go on daily chart, it is still at that higher, at 1.35. So it will give you a clear analysis of the market. You know that the price is still very high, but a 5 minutes trader may tell me that the market is selling. Look at it. This is not sell. It may not say my market is selling. No, I may go there and discover that nothing is happening. The market is still at that higher price. Look at from here to here, it's just 28 pips. So the market never sell. But when you check it on daily, you discover that the market is still very high. So you can place your trade here and expect it to drop. At least let it come down to 1.37, which will give you about, let me check the profit, the pips, which will give you about 398 pips. So if you use 1 pip, $10 to trade this market, it will give you $398. If you use 1 pip, $20, it will give you $398 times 20, which may be about $700 profit you are going to make if this market drop. And this drop may take, let's say, 1 week for you to drop to this point. So if luckily for us the market drop to this point, it will be another advantage. This is how to trade. This is how to trade. So don't use all this short time frame. Even if you are trading with $10, what matters is the price. It's not the chart. So you are gaining based on the price. You are not gaining based on the chart. The chart moves together with the price. If the price has not moved, the chart will not move. Yes, so most people focus on chart, but we focus on price. The price is still 1.35, which is very high, so it's not a good price. For example, now see crude oil. It is still at $89.85, almost the same point with it.
50,
$50 per barrel. So for me now, the price of crude oil is still very high because of this has been the highest of crude oil since let's say since June, since July. This has been the highest from this point has been the highest. So I cannot buy crude oil at $50 per barrel unless if there's any assurance that is going to go to $51. If there's no assurance, I'll prefer to sell because I'm not a long-term investor. I'm a daily and a weekly trader. But there are people that may want to buy oil for the whole year because there is an analysis that oil will get to $80 per barrel before December.
Yes.
So people can buy it and leave it for a long time. That $80 per barrel doesn't mean that there won't be sell. There will still be much sell from now to next 3 months. But buying strength will be higher than selling strength. That is how to do a proper analysis. So as you can see my chart, there's no indicator. My chart is open. I don't use indicator. I don't use robot. I trade on a pure analysis. So that is the best trading strategy for me. So if your own is gaining for you, your indicator or your robot is gaining for you, good. But I don't use those things again. I trade on only price action. Any other question? Any question?
Please, thank you for this. Appreciate.
Okay. I think your voice is breaking. You can type the question as a chat. I can read it to the house. Are you with me, house?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Someone want to ask a question? Okay. Then that is, I think, here will be where we stop. We are going to stop tonight. Or the webinar. I would like you to rate the webinar. Is it encouraging?
Very informative. Very nice.
Okay, very nice. So
very helpful. Thank you.
Then let me just use 1 minute for those of us that are workers that may not be able to trade. We have a sister company that can help you trade. Somebody sending me a chat. Thank you. Okay, thanks for the insight tonight. Okay, no problem. This is AI traders. I can recommend it for you people because they are very good in money management. Their risk is maximum 10%. That is how to trade. That's how they also trade. And most of our big investors, they are trading for them. For those of us that may not have time to trade, they can subscribe to CCI 1, or they can subscribe to Forex Copy 2. But if they have a good fund manager, they can negotiate with and give them the account to manage. You can negotiate with them and let them manage your account based on a proper terms and condition. But if you can trade by yourself, you can follow our analysis and buy when we buy and sell when we sell. You also be making profit at the same time. And for those of us that I know that some people don't want to put money in forex because of they don't have a proper knowledge of how to go about it. But we can help you to build your portfolio. So you should not be discouraged by putting money. If you want to know the glory of forex, it is when you have big amount of money. When you have big fund in the forex market, you're going to gain know the value of the trade, because one single trade may give you a gain for the whole week. Yeah, okay. But when you put $100 and gain $10, you still like to remain in the market. That's how it is. Yes, when you put $100 now,
that's true.
Yes, I get $10. You still like to remain in the market because
and by then you start losing.
Yes, by then yes, because of overtrading is not good. It makes you to be
yes, you're right.
But
you're
now,
right. I think I've experienced that.
but now, for example, now I'm sharing a chat with you, a market chart with you. Now, for example,
yes.
I've analyzed sell here. I'm seeing a sell opportunity here for JBP USD. And I'm also seeing a sell opportunity here. Look at how I trade. I have many accounts. As you can see, these are all accounts. I have more than 10 accounts that I have not even logged in. If I log them in, they're different portfolio, big amount. Some have small amounts too. So here now, I may put $500 here on this investment, on this JPY. I may deposit $500 here, then select my normal risk measure. I may select maybe 0.50 highest. Then place a sell here and allow it for the whole day or the whole week or 2 or 3 days. That sell may give me $50. I have gained 10% of my investment
of
for that week.
money.
I'm okay.
Yes.
I'm okay. That's how to trade. After your analysis, you put money, you put investment, you put money. Let's say I have $1,000 now to invest in JPY. I invest the $1,000. I may use 1 lot. Then I'll place my sell and allow it. The most important thing is to do a proper analysis of whatever thing you want to do. Then as I place this thing, this 1 lot is my investment 1, and then my capital will still remain 1,000. Then I will now put my risk measure, maybe 50 pips. I don't want to lose more than $50 of my money.
50 investment.
Yes, that is 10% of my investment. Okay, that's 5% of my investment. I don't want to lose 5%. So I invested $1,000 investment, and I put only 5% risk, 50 pips. Assuming the market move above 50 pips, let it not cut more than 5%.
Exceed that.
Yes, but now my concern is not losing the money. My concern is to have a proper analysis, being on the safer side. Then when I place this selling now, and the market dropped to 50 pips, that day I've made $50, which is about 5% of $1,000. So at least it is encouraging. It's about 18 or 20,000 naira in Nigerian money. Then you can pull out your money if you want to go. If you want to, you can withdraw $1,050 that week. You're out of the market, or you can still wait and look for another trading opportunity next week. That next week you place trade, you may get $50 again. That's $100 you have gained for that week. That is how we trade. It's not every minute you are in the market. No. Because of small amount of money, you just discover that you be in the market for almost every day, every minute you are there. You get $10, $2, $50. Some people will place more than 10 trades at the same time using $100. It's not a good trading strategy. It's not good because you may not gain the whole time. You may get one, you may just place 1 or 2 trades highest and allow you to run.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Like this GJ daily, at what point will you consider to sell?
I mean, this particular currency now. Here.
This particular currency, at what point are you going to place sell? At what? Just give us an idea of at what point.
You see tomorrow now,
Yes.
Tomorrow is Wednesday.
FOMC.
And by 9 a.m., by 8, between 8 and 9, the UK trading session will open.
Yes.
And the Britain pound, there's a retail sale in the morning. So the market may push up. This point is good for sell, 1. But now, because the market has closed, this market will be like this till tomorrow morning. The market has closed. So now, once the market, if this market shoot up like this, it is a very good opportunity to sell because
to buy at that. I mean, to sell at that peak.
Yes, here it's good to sell, but tomorrow is the Britain
retail.
Yes, the retail sale, and here Britain pound is the base, which is taking this market up. So this market may shoot up again. If it shoot up, it will be another opportunity for sellers to come in because it is forming what we call base on demand and supply. That's a video I did on demand and supply. Here now is forming what we call base. Here now. So there must be a force. That will push this market to this point or above this point. Otherwise, it will fall. It will fall. So now, personally, I can say here, I didn't even there's a trading session, but the market session is closed. So tomorrow I will check it again. If I check it again, it's still within this point, I will sell.
Thank you so much.
Then if I place myself again, if I place myself, I'll put 50 pips stop loss because this market will not go more 50 pips up. It will not be possible for the market to keep going from this point. Look at where it started rising from this point to this point and continue more 50 pips up. No, it will not be possible. Yes. So there's possibility of the market dropping at this point. Any other question here? Somebody is asking me about candlestick analysis. The most important thing to know is price, not candlestick. That is the most important thing to know. To know the price. That this market went up from this point. That should be on 8. Since that time, it went up how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say for 6 days, the market moved up. So within a week now, the market just moved unexpected up. So it's possible that it will drop. So that's the price. Another question now?
Yes, Mr. Oche.
Okay, Victor, I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at your chart and I saw that you placed your stop loss for the first trade at 1.20.
Hello, your question is
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I was saying, why did you place your stop loss at 1.215? Knowing fully well that, like now, you're seeing that the trade is close to that place on Euro USD. What will you do?
No, see, this trade, I placed this trade during Donald Trump's speech in the afternoon. When I was watching from television, he was addressing the UN and trying to talk about the effort of United States and all of that. So I used 10 lot size, small lot size, to place the trade, and then I attacked 50 pips, but it has not hit my 50 pips. At this point, I have two options. It's either I allow it to hit one or I modify it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So now I can modify it maybe to come here, select another price. I modify it at 1.20345. I can come here and modify it since the market have not sold. But I believe that the market will sell maybe tomorrow. Okay, 1.20345. Then I click at this point. I modify it. Look at it. It has been modified. Or I could allow it to. Because I've already put my stop loss. That is my risk. 50 pips.
Okay. You know, there's something I noticed there.
Yes.
From my little experience in forex, which has been helping me. You know, now if you look at this daily chart, if you look at the pin bar, the last pin bar that was formed.
Yeah, this one.
The last two.
Yes, exactly. Where you're pointing to.
Yes.
Now that is a swing low, and then if you come down, there's a swing high next to it. Good. Now there's something I've noticed. Once you have 3 trades, 3 candlesticks after that pin bar. The market is always going to retrace, but it will never get to that pin bar.
Yes.
Never get to it.
Yes.
No matter what happens, it will never get to it.
Before it will go to this point,
it will never get to it.
Yes, before it will go to this point again, there must be a strong economic event that will push this market to break this point.
Yes. So that's why I placed my stop loss. I've entered this trade since when I saw this thing last week.
Yes.
I entered the trade and I placed my stop loss. Knowing fully well that there will be a retracement, but the retracement will not get there. And I believe that tomorrow the market will sell.
The market may sell because of the FOMC news that's coming up by tomorrow. So I believe that it will be of a positive impact on US because of their July own did not favor them. Here was July FOMC somewhere it did not favor them. The market shoot up. So they
also
may not,
the price is high.
Yes, they may want to make a policy that will be of positive impact in dollar. So once dollar gets strength now, the market will drop. So it's a very good opportunity for people to come in and trade the market. Whether you're a beginner or you're already advanced, we're already giving you analysis of what is likely to happen in the market. What you just have to do is to fund your account and place sell. Even somebody asks me to buy Euro US, I will not buy. No matter what. Here too, somebody asked me to buy this one, I will not buy. Here too, I will not buy here too. That's my strategy. There's nothing someone will tell me to buy this market at this higher price. I'll make you to buy. So even if we have beginners in the house, what they will just have to do, they can fund their forex account and follow sell this market. They will gain profit. Then tomorrow now, based on what Bloomberg is saying and the Forex Factory is forecasting, we are going to determine the fate tomorrow to know what is going to happen tomorrow on crude oil. But on a general note, I may not buy crude oil at this price unless if there's a clear trend that oil is going more up. I cannot buy it here because it's still very high. I would rather like to sell crude oil. I may sell it here, target my profit somewhere here. Put my stop loss somewhere here. I cannot buy at this $49, 85 cents per barrel because it is of a higher price for me. I'm a daily trader and a weekly trader, so I'm not a monthly or quarter trader like that. So that is all about analysis. It's very simple for you to make analysis in forex. It's very simple, but some people don't see it as simple as I'm seeing it.
But there's a news today that said Iraq is planning to cut their output in line with OPEC.
Yes, there's also a referendum in Iraq. Look at it.
Iraq, yes.
Yes, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Let me share the screen with you. Are you watching my screen now? Another thing.
I'm watching it. Yes.
Now see this news. Look at my mouse. Are you seeing my mouse?
No. Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
You know,
yes.
There's a referendum in Iraq that's coming up on 25th. So this webinar will end in the next 10 minutes. So we have to round up now.
All right.
These people, they are one of the cities in Iraq that has the oil, like let's say the Niger Delta people in Nigeria here. So they have been looking for independence, just like as Biafran people are looking for independence. So they fix to do a referendum vote on 25th. And this thing now, for news to carry on, means that it's going to have a strong impact in oil. Are you with me?
Yes.
But now I cannot just give us my own final conclusion on it because I still have to study it more. Let me know that if they vote to leave, whether oil will spark, oil price will go up, or the oil price will fall.
Okay.
So these are the things because of Iraq is second largest OPEC producer in the whole world, and one of the largest oil producing cities want to be on their own, have their own independence, become a country. So you know that it may affect oil price, maybe oil production. It may affect oil production, and once there's lesser in production, there will be increase in price. So you know. Yes, it's possible that the oil price will go up. And the oil price, if it's going up based on a referendum, it may go like 100 pips because of referendum. Referendum and election, they're all the same thing. Anytime there's an election in any country, the economy of that country must fall. Anytime there's any referendum, that thing must affect the market to be of a higher volatile. It may just go up for a long time, or it may come down for a very long time. So it's also another trading opportunity for us on 25th of this month. That should be 5 days from now. So we are still going to study them to know whether the referendum will hold or they will cancel it.
Okay.
Yes. Any other question?
So basically, we are looking at EU, GJ, and GU tomorrow, aside from crude oil.
Yes. We are looking at this one. But
I'm not seeing your screen.
Okay, you don't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Let me share it with you. I'm clicking on Are you seeing my screen now?
Yes.
We are looking at this one, maybe, and this one.
Yes.
But the major one on commodities, this one. For those of us that trade gold, I don't trade gold, so that's why I don't always analyze gold. For those of us that trade
Gold na gbese.
The gold
Gold
itself.
na gbese.
Gold itself.
For those of us,
If you're selling gold, use the minimum lot size. The smallest.
Gold is not funny.
for those of us that trade on stock, I don't trade on stock. This is stock here. So stock is the stock market opens by 4 p.m. and they end by 10 p.m. It's a let's say 6 hours trade. So I don't trade on stock too. So I don't analyze that. Many people that trade on Bitcoin can still trade on Bitcoin based on the analysis of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is always high. But I do crypto, but not all the time. I'm more familiar with crude oil, Euro USD, and the JBP USD. So this is where we'll come to an end. I don't know if you have any other question. I have like 5 minutes to leave.
House, please, let's give Mr. Plus.
Okay, no problem.
We really appreciate you.
Okay. So again, if we are on our WhatsApp group, those beginners that are finding difficult to understand the market, we can encourage them to do the webinar or watch the previous videos to help them understand this market. So I'm seeing it as a game or magic. It's not a magic. Okay, thank you so much, House. Someone sent me.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Do have a pleasant night, sir.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, sir.
Ah.